Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. Let's go. So, this is Friday. We made it, guys. So, thanks for joining and thanks for like, sharing, and subscribing. And thanks for your support to keep the BTM Crypto News Network going forward. And we got a lot to cover today. So let's get to it. Let's start the screen share and see what we can see. First off, shout out to the sponsor, Caleb and Brown. I have the Caleb and Brown login on the site uh, below in the, I guess that's called the notes section or the links section. Let me see, is it on here? Actually, I need to add it, but I'll put it back up there. This is Caleb Brown. If you don't have a way to custody your crypto, Caleb and Brown is a good place to broker. They don't charge you fees when you sell. A lot of the exchanges and sites charge you a fee, right? So if you bought crypto and then you turn right back around and sell it the same time, you'll see that you might buy it for 30, let's just say 32 cents, right? But when you sell it, you only sell it for 28 cents because the exchange, the brokerage is charging a fee, of which Caleb and Brown does not. I'll put the link in the description. You guys can sign up or do your own research. I do have a link for Caleb and Brown. Actually, it is on here. It's weird. But it's Friday, guys. We made it, right? What up, Silver Days? What's going on, player? BTM Crypto News Network. Let's go. XRP Army, you're right. I got to do some more XRP videos. I'm slipping, but been kind of crazy, getting busy, and things are starting to pick up. So BTM Crypto News Network is in a lot of places now. But we will get back to Caspa and get back to XRP. And we might start doing some Bitcoin videos. I don't know. I'm trying to get all that together. ZBCN, Zebec baby. What up, Yazin? Let's go. DR, what's going on with your fam? What's up, my main man, Crypto Clay? Yo, let's freaking go. Picked up more Zebec this morning. Flare, too. Somebody else is telling me about Flare, about the some kind of leverage. If you own XRP, you get Flare, or you can get Flare in an airdrop. I need to go back and check that. Send it Silver Days. Yazin, what's going on? Ali, what's up? Greeting crypto community. Peace and blessings to you. Peace and blessings to you too, my brother. Let's go. Coco, Loco, what up? New to the channel. Thanks for joining. Thanks for like, sharing, and subscribing. I got a bunch of buddies on K and B. They love it. You're right. And since I've been a partner with them or affiliate program, but my contact left and I got a new contact. So we're back live, bro. We are on. So make sure, I think on YouTube, that affiliate link is on there. I don't know, but I'll check. If not, DM me and I'll send you the information. But I'll start putting it back on the videos. Welcome, Coco Loco. Peace, Crypto Clay, Silver Dollar. What's up? So, without further ado, let's get to it. Wait a minute. 4 more flare drops left. Distribution has gone on for 3 years and ends in December. Okay. After that, you will use flare on your staking rewards and wrapped in delegation and various other possible incomes. So I had some flare. I want to say I had it somewhere. He said you got to move it. I think it's got to be on MetaMask or maybe Uphold. I don't know, but I'll check back with him. But I'm definitely picking up Flare. But let's look at the bubbles and take it from there. So here, if you didn't know, in the crypto market, September is a slow time, right? So at the end of August, which we are going into in September, there's kind of a dip in the crypto, right? I guess people are moving around, school's starting, things are getting updated, people are getting money situated, they're spending for school. So there's a slight dip, but at some point, um, it will bounce back. So what is that? October is the beginning of the usual pump. So it pumps in October, November, and every once in a while we get a Christmas rally. But I do think with Zebec getting 20022 compliant, that might push us to 1 cent. And with the MICA compliant coming, that might push us to 5 to 10 cents. But I don't think the MICA will be until the end of the year. And the ISO 20022 should be coming at the end of August or maybe sometime in September. They generally say the end of August, but generally they push it back. So maybe September or maybe the end of the year. But when it does happen, things are going to start moving price wise. Uphold works well. Uphold works as well as the Bifrost wallets, Decent, MetaMask, and various other ways. Now I'm deep. All my Zebec is on Uphold because they're one of the first people that did the conversion from ZBC to ZBCN. So I'm definitely riding with Uphold and gonna continue with Uphold, but I might start moving the rest of my crypto over to Caleb and Brown. But we will see. F assets set to go live after September 22 if it all goes well. Was that Flare assets? What up, Silver Days? I'm back. Let's send it, fam. Definitely send it, guys. So, okay, let's look at the market real quick. Metals down 5.6. Actually, Stronghold is up 8.1. So keep an eye on Stronghold. It's been up 23.3% on the week, 120% on the month, and 760 on the year. Cubic is up and dang 43% on the week. I got a mess load of Cubic on Trade Ogre, and the Trade Ogre site's down. I don't know what Trade Ogre's doing, but they better run my freaking Cubic, or at least say something. I keep asking these guys and keep sending them notes. Nobody's responding. So let me know if you guys heard or know anything about Trade Ogre and where my freaking Cubic is. Cardano's up 2.6% on the day. Aleo's up 0.8. Aerodrome is up 4%. Bear, I got it when it was down, is up 2.5. BGB is up, what is that? 0.6. Spectre's up 1.8. What is this? Bittensor Tau is up 0.2. What is this? Nexo is up 0.1. What is this? Conflux, really? Conflux is up 0.4. And of course, our favorite, Sailor token, the token we know and love, the main payroll processor, the crypto to revolutionize RWAs. One of the biggest pumps of the year is coming. So just hang in there, guys, and continue to diamond hand. But Zebec is up 0.6%. We're back in the five, baby. We're back on the five. Well, actually, we were on the five. Back on the 005, but now we're down to 0047, down 14% on the week, up 54.7 for the month, and up 408 for the year. Then we had a pump in May, and we've been consolidating in July and August. So I think maybe there might be a 25% pullback, which is not too bad. But long term, Zebec has been holding strong. And the altcoin market has been kind of slow, right? And especially for September, there's not going to be a lot going on. So now is when you can DCA in. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. But you can DCA in and ride the wave back up. Stellar is up 0.4% and 0.2. And remember, like I always say, keep an eye on the things that are green on red days. And of course, a Zebec is one of the green tokens today when everything else is red. I haven't watched the news today. Been busy running here and back and everywhere. So I don't know if there's anything that happened in the news. There's supposed to be a meeting with President Trump and Putin, but I don't see any other news. So I have to check that. I don't know what's going on in the market. Now, once Flare assets go live, every exchange holding XRP will have the ability to earn yield on their dominant XRP. Game changer. Supply shock coming for Flare. Okay, need to pick that Flare up then. What up, fellas? Hope all is well. ZBCN is going to rock the boat. Definitely Peter. Silver Days, Peter Morton knows. Okay, so back to where were we? I guess we'll check this real quick. This is coin market cap. We're at the 00472 up 0.51%. Market cap's up 0.64 to 419.6. 24-hour trading volume is down to 20.8 mil won. And it looks like we are holding steady. I don't know why the screen goes black every time I click a link or tab. That's weird. So live coin watch is saying 0.3 on the hour, 0.03 on the hour, actually. 0.45, 24 hours. Last 7 days around 15.4. 30 days we're up 55.3. And 90 days we're up 157.5. And for the year, we're up 427%. So if you got in like me, you are profitable. And we like that. If you like it, I love it. Buy the dip. What up, XRP Rude Boy? What is this? Yes, Silver Days is more obvious than XRP. XRP Rude Boy in the house. Crypto Clay. What is this? It takes 2.9 flare to wrap one XRP. 70% of the flares already staked, leaving 30% left to collateralize the F assets. They will need to raise. What up, Silver Days? Price. Don't need to raise the price, of course. What up? So we'll definitely look at that as well. Let's look at TradingView real quick. So on the chart today, let's go to the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart is showing flat, which is good. In a consolidation period, we want the numbers to stay pretty consistent. And we're riding that 4007 line. Hopefully we can get back up to the fives and ride the 5. RSI is 45.2. RSI base moving average is 45.6. So it's been pretty flat. Histogram is showing we're actually building volume on the 5-minute chart. Had a MACD cross building volume and the MACD is open. It's on the 5-minute, on the 15-minute chart, also building volume. RSI is flat, 41.6. RSI moving average is 40.3 on the 15-minute. We'll jump down to the 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart showing a green candle. RSI moving average is 51.8. So we're coming down a little bit. RSI is 41.7. We're losing volume on the 1 hour. And I guess we'll jump down to the 4 hour. 4 hour is also showing a green candle, which is good. Look like we're consolidating. We pulled back some, pumped a little bit, and pulled back some more. But we are building volume on the 4 hour, which is good. RSI is at 43.3. RSI base moving average is 42.2. And this is that 6 cents, which we were at, got pretty close Wednesday, August 6th. Been kind of coming down, but it's coming down for us to pick it up or for you guys to eat the dip. So shout out to everyone that's been buying while the price is down. It's not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I do know it's always good to build a bag while the price is down, right? And since we've been consolidating, I think it'd be a good time to pick it up. There we go. Pick it up while it is down. So when it does pump, we'll have our bag packed and ready to roll. So I guess we'll go over to X and see what's going on. Once F assets go live, the FRL distribution ends, boom, better get in. So I'll definitely check out Flare. Actually, let me look now. Again, it's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes, guys. Just trying to help you make a couple of dollars on the side. So let's see, is Flare on Uphold? Let's see here. Where is it? Is it on here? I thought I saw it. Yeah, it is on Uphold. Okay. On us business. Might get a couple on a little bit here while we're talking about it. Just to be on the safe side. Let me see. Okay, we're in the game. Crypto Clay, we're in the game with the flare. So let's check Twitter. A lot of big announcements happening with Zebec, which is weird. I would expect the price to push up since there's so much going on, but I guess not. Looks like Flare is up 5.6% today. Let me see if we can add it to here. I'm not sure if it's on the crypto bubble yet. Actually, it is. Why are we not watching? We'll add this to the favorites so we can track it as well. Let me know if there's any other thing you guys are tracking or you want to keep an eye on it, and we can add it to the bubbles. There's Flare up 7% on the day. Should have picked that up yesterday. Okay, back to X. So this is X. So this is a Zebec. This is from the Zebec page. Simon will speak at the Cambridge University International Symposium on Economic Crime. What? Joining the industry leaders, experts, the CFTC, and other global regulators to discuss crypto compliance and regulatory standards. At ZBIC, compliance and regulation are essential. They are aimed KYC, KYB, AML, and AI-driven security into our product suite to combat financial crime, protect users, and keep every single transaction secure. So this is Simon, the CEO of Zebec, Cynthia Lai, Commodities Future Trading Commission, uh, Laurel, I don't know what this um, Ekram, and Andy with Serious Fraud Office. So I guess these are regulators. But if you haven't noticed, Zebec is doing a lot in the European market. So if there were, per se, a European company to sign up for Zebec with the compliance in the streaming payroll and the AI It's weird. I don't know what happened there, but we are back. We are live. Let's see if we can start this back up. So here's the screen share. So with the 42nd International Symposium on Crime, September 5th, which is probably right when they're going to make that announcement for the ISO 20022 certification and the SOX 2 compliance, which is a perfect time, guys. The market is coming together perfectly, and Zebec is on top of it, timing, right? Being in the right place at the right time. So this is minus gold. Why is Zebec at Sabo's 2025 is a game changer? Breaking: Zebec has been invited to the Sabos 2025 in Frankfurt this September. If you don't know what Sabos is, you're not the average, not your average crypto expo. This is where the world's financial elite decide the future of money, and Zebec got invited. So this is another reason Zebec is the future, or Zebec is the future for payroll processing, right? They're getting the compliance, they're getting the regulation, they're working with European or UK and EU, plus they're already in the US. So they are pretty much going to control payroll processing. You guys look at the video that Jenna X did today with Hugo Fire. Is it for Zebec or is it another crypto? Letter of strategic vision, the Zebec path to $1, hypothetically. To the Zebec community, based on our current positioning, compliance, and milestones, and the potential for flagship enterprise adoption, the following roadmap outlines the most direct, realistic, and sustainable path for ZBCN to achieve long-term anticipated $1 evaluation. And that's what I'm talking about, minus gold. $1. When Zebec gets to $1, bro, we're retiring. We're beach shopping in the Caribbean and shipbuilding. When Hugo was asked about the supply shock, the demand of Flare, he could only laugh and say, I'll answer that. I'll get myself into trouble. So yeah, we'll check that out. Actually, she had Jenna X. We'll check that out. So for the $1 evaluation, compliance confirmation achieved with public clarity, MICA and ISO 200 compliant, enterprise payroll win, secure a future 500 scale contract, 3 billion plus year payroll volume, utilize demand, lock in, capture reoccurring Zebec demand for payroll liquidity flow. PR and exchange crescendo, time announcements to amplify impact of the liquidity inflow. You also got to keep in mind, working on ISO 20 or ISO 20022 compliance, MiCA compliance, and they have not been listed on Binance or Coinbase. So from these four things, I'd say that listing to 20022 compliant is 1 cent. MiCA or MiCA, MICK, over the year could push us to 5 to 10 cents. And that's without the Binance and Coinbase. Because if you notice, we pushed up to 007 without even being on Binance, which is rare, right? So once we get on Binance, things are going to get spooky, right? The price is going to start running like crazy. The only reason it's not crazy taken off yet is because a Binance and a Coinbase exchange listing is really all that's left. Multi-client expansion, use flagship deal to onboard additional multi-nations. Market conversion, align utility, hype, and liquidity to drive the price milestones. Conservative 25 to 35 cents, aggressive 50 to 75, peak $1, sustained with multiple enterprise wins. This path is hypothetical, yet strategically sound. Execution of each step will determine market outcomes, but the framework is built to withstand volatility, attract adoption, institutional adoption, and deliver long term values. Signed AI strategic consultant, AI strategic console, actually. Hypothetical scenario for the visionary purposes only. And this is a screenshot path to a buck ZBCN hypothetical roadmap. Compliance locked in, utility locked in. 20 to 30% payroll liquidity routed through ZBCN, which I think is going to be higher than that. I'm thinking like 40 to 50%, right? Once, like I've been telling you guys, once that one little commercial comes on with these guys in an NHL jersey with Zebec on it somewhere, and then they kick to the Zebec commercial about streaming payroll, this is going to be a game changer. Market conversion utility plus liquidity plus sentiment aligns for a $1 pot. Enterprise payroll win, sign a future 500 scale payroll deal. XR or PR and education exchange surge. Timed announcement tier one exchange listing, which is Binance or Coinbase, on board 2 to 3 more multi-nations. I believe this comment is why we are pumping. Well, the whole video was fire. But I suspect so. Let me see. Actually, we'll look at the holders real quick and we'll come back to X. So currently the holders comes up. Currently we're at, wow, 80,738. If you've been watching my show, you know that these pumps, well, the volume of holders is increasing. I think when we started checking this, we were around 47, 45. Now we're up to 80,700. We're going to be at 81,000 poly next week and might be up to 90,000 by the end of the month. If we get to 100,000, we should see significant price increases, right? Even in a slow down on the market for September, we're probably going to see some pumps. And ZBIC might be one of the only tokens that are pumping in September. So for the 4 hours, we added 28 holders, 12 hours, 92 holders. The last day we added 177. Last 3 days, 306, so roughly about 100 a day. Last week we added almost 1,000, 871. Last 2 weeks we added 2,000, so roughly about 1,000 a week. And for the month we've added 5,858, so almost 6,000 new holders in a month, guys. So ZBIC volume is increasing, and there's a lot of debate about market manipulation and holding it back and exchanges buying and selling. But the exchange is in business to create volatility, right? The business of the exchanges make money on volatility. So if the price was up and stayed up, they wouldn't make a lot of money. So they have to keep the volatility in the market so people will be like, I'm dumping it, I'm buying it, I'm selling it, I'm buying more, I'm diamond handing it. Because us, the Zebekians or the Zebec millionaires or the sailors or whatever our name is, I'd say let's stick with the Zebekians. We're holding, right? So they'll make money on us because all we're doing is buying and holding. They only make money when they sell and they hit you with fees, or when you buy and they hit you with fees. So if the majority of ZBIC is holding, they're not going to make money. So they need to create some kind of volatility. So they're all doing manipulation to keep interest up and to keep fees accumulating, right? And the price isn't pumping because nobody's really dumping it. And as we buy in more, it's going to hold the value. As we can see, for the most part, right? Let's zoom. Let's look at the day chart. Actually, let's see if we can look at a month chart. And if you can see here, for the most part, VBIC has been holding above the 0, 0. Where is this? What is this? The 0, 0, 2. Yeah, been strong around or above the 0, 0, 3 since last year, right? What is this? 2024 March, April. So if you can see, even here, we had a pump in May, had a pullback in July, had a pump in August, and we should still be in August. What is this? Months are how we got 2 Augusts here. Hey, I'm looking at this right? Tripping. No, but yes, this is still August. But you can see here, this is the 0, 0, 6, which we were at and came down. I think the all-time high was 0, 0, 7. I suspect at the end of maybe August, we'll push up to an all-time high, and then we'll come back down in September. So let me know what you think. Oh yeah, baby, I did my part. But just continue to DCA and hold. So let's see it go back to X. This is Captain Zakarian, I guess. Pirates, they all know what's coming. ZBCN, they want your tokens. Hold for gold, stack and bag if you can. We're not selling. And you best believe we're not selling, guys. Just continue to hold. You'll wake up to ZBCN over $5. That's what I'm talking about. Uh, Koga Knives, I guess. Koga Knives. But I think they are right. Can't tell if that's a man or a woman, actually. Yeah. So I'll say there, but they are right, right? It's only a matter of time for the pump to start running again on a Zebec. So this is top RWA projects by market cap. Here's the top RWA projects by market cap. RWA tokens continue to shake up the market with Ondo, Mark, VSN are leading the pack. Pause in there for dramatic effect. Which RWA project are you bullish on? Drop your thoughts below. So Zebec Army, circle this post. It's on my site and throw Zebec uh every way but forward, right? Put it everywhere. And as you can see here, Ondo is 1.3 billion market capitalization. Mark is 1.6 billion. VSN is 557. RSR is 545. And Zebec is 416, which can't be right. And why does LiveCoin Watch not have a freaking market cap on here, guys? The market cap has been around enough for you to get it. Hell, you can get it from Coin Market Cap. Why are you not putting the market cap on here? So currently they're saying 416. ZBCN on Coin Market Cap is saying 419. Give or take at the time, that might have been what it was. Uh, White Rock is 385. Milwan CTC is 336. Plume is 335. OM is 268.9. And CFX is 178.2 Milwan. I'm just making a note. Check out VSN. Mark, we're already in the under, so there's not even any kind of questions there. and picked up some white as well. 30-day change VSN is up 117%. ZBCN is up 49.9. White's up 69.7. CFX is up 58. Hondo's up 6 and Mark is down. So let me see. What was that? Oh, yeah, these guys. So let's RWA capitalization. This is Alpha Lion, where I got the screenshot from. ZBN Network isn't just building, it's the architecture, the rails for the next era of programmable money. Most can't even picture what's coming, but when it lands, they wish they were early. Pro sports integration, think payroll or sponsorship on a whole new stage. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, when they get this adoption, whenever they make this announcement, or even partnership, or hell, if they even throw a video down, they have tons of videos. If they pop a video on uh, a national game, National Hockey League, National Basketball Association, the NBA, the NFL, anybody, there's going to be a surge in adoption. Institutional grade compliance, paving the way for bank level adoption. RWA flows, tokenized and streaming real time, real world assets like salaries, contracts, and more. And the salaries, I'm telling you, all it would take is somebody, professional player, to sign up and show a payroll being streamed or their check being streamed. And just from a regular person, forget the professionals. If you were to stream your payroll, it will help out. I think one of the examples was college students that are working and wanting to get something to eat, a snack or a drink or dinner or hell, even clothes, right? They're waiting 2 weeks for their check. If it's streaming, they could go to work and get something to eat at the end of the shift or at lunchtime, right? And have enough money to get gas to get home. So I think with the science card in the UK and these guys being able to stream checks or uh, refunds or college tuition, anything from a college level to a college student, it's going to start to get the interest going. Instant global payroll, cross border, real time, no middleman. Prepared now because when it's time to move, emotions are the fastest way to miss the wave. Stay sharp, stay ahead, Zebec. And shout out to Alpha Lion for that image and those notes. This is Penguin and Zebec charts show and the same bullish buyback pressure from community. Made my first altcoin bid in a cool minute on Zebec yesterday. You never know. So this is Pudgy Penguin, up 11%, and this is Zebec down 11%. Not 100% sure what he's getting at there, but in 23, the Zebec value was 0.1 from its peak. 0.5 in April 22. They predicted 0.4 by 2025 and 26 cents by 2030. I will hit $1 sooner. I'm thinking that's 50% buyback driven by token burns from gas fees on both ZBIC and Nautilus chain. Elevate the project's value. ZBIC is building. ZBIC protocol price prediction. ZBCN is currently valued at the 1 cent as of September 6, 2023, marking a decline of 78.2% from its highest at 0.5 in April 13, 2022. I guess a lot of you guys probably didn't know that either, huh? While reflecting an increase of 38.3% from the historic low of 0.008 in November 12th, 2022. Despite the ongoing bear market exerting downward pressure on the cryptocurrency prices, analysts remain optimistic about Zebec's outlook. Price prediction projects to the 0.045, which is 4 cents in 2025, which I think we're actually still going to hit, right? You guys are talking about 1 cent. I think they're going to get to at least 5 cents by the end of the year. With ZBCN's price crossing 10-cent threshold in 2018 to reach 25 cents by 2030, digital coin price echoes similar forecast for 2025. ZBIC hitting 0.4 cents, but a slower ascent to 12 cents in 2025. Is ZBIC protocol a good investment? ZBIC isn't simply a continual settlement protocol, it's instantaneous payment of employee wages. It has potential to revolutionize how the world thinks about wages and access to payroll. It is effectively removes the middleman in the financial transaction process and allows for direct and efficient payroll between employers and employees. Bottom line, with a strong focus on growing beyond its core payment streaming Zebec Pay service, we're confident that the Zebec Network tokens are a good investment, especially if you're bullish on the future of crypto payment services. With future plans for its own blockchain in the works, Zebec's goal of disrupting the world of traditional finance seems more and more likely with each milestone the team accomplishes. Campaign aim of launching Zebec Chain, a payment central layer 1 blockchain set to unveil in 2023. Zebec Chain will replace Solana as the foundation blockchain for Zebec's protocol, given Solana's tendency to outages, which could otherwise pose long-term challenges for Zebec users. Zebec Chains will leverage ZK rollup technology to achieve 700,000 transactions per second, PPS, to facilitate instantaneous payment transactions. Created to act as a staging chain for users to transition smoothly to the upcoming Zebec chain. Nautilus chain is the first streaming payroll blockchain with Ethereum virtual machine EVM compatibility. Nautilus uses sovereign rollups to attain the initial TPS rate of 2,000, so 2,000 transactions per second that will continue to grow over time. While primarily tailored for DeFi apps, Nautilus Chain can also be utilized for Web3 projects such as GameFi apps due to its high throughput. So this is mainly articles from 2-3 years ago, which have definitely came through. So it's right here in the black and white. Shout out to Poison Clan. ZBCN short term, 6 to 12 months, 5 cents. That's what I'm telling you guys, 5 cents to 25 cents. So I know for sure by the end of the year, we should be around 5 to 10 cents and 25 cents probably in 2026. Long term, 13 to 24 months, 50 cents to $1. So if we get to $1 by next year and you guys been DCAing in, we should be pretty set, right? And even then, I wouldn't sell. I would just keep holding, right? And keep holding and watch the money pile up, right? Watch your stock and tokens for Zebec slowly climb. Zebec is just one major announcement away from a massive adoption. This is no joke. Know what you hold and hold with conviction. So know what you hold. Shout out to all the Zebecians. Put I don't know, let's do something else. Put a smiley face a fist, put something in the chat if you know where it's at and if you know what you hold, right? And if you think it's going to get to 50 cents to a dollar within the next year or 2 years. Stark reversal, what's being sold and bought. And again, Zebec's being bought at 81.12%. So let's look at the comparisons here. XRP is being bought at 77.9% buying, 25.1% selling. Bitcoin is being bought at 82.9% buying, 20.6% selling. ZBCN, Zebekians, is being bought at 81.1%, being sold at 22.2. ZDC is 77.4 and bought and 24.6 selling. XLM is 79% being bought and 23.7 being sold. And if you can see here in this comparison of the cryptos in the market compared here, Bitcoin, of course, is number one, but surprisingly, ZBCN is number two, above XRP and XDC and XLM. Barely inching out XLM, but ZBCN is being bought at a pretty phenomenal rate, especially considering it's not even on Binance and Coinbase yet. But just keep that in mind as you're looking for things to talk about when people are flooding the project, right? Tell them to take that on somewhere else. This is okay. Spoke at House of Lords. Will be speaking at CFCT. Something big in the September is Swift Pilot Program, PR, GROG, Program, PR Grant, I don't know. Conference, Zebec cards can accept coins from Ethereum, Solana, XP, XRPL, Algo, what like 13 different chains integrated with Algo, Tau, and Near. So Zebec pretty much, if you haven't been following, has the market cornered, guys. It's only a matter of time before people realize what it is and what it does, and the FOMO begins. Still bearish on Zebec. After analyzing the charts, I'm still anticipating a price drop to my target range between the 0038 and the 0042. I'm holding a bearish outlook until we break the wedge pattern on the upside. Once that happens, I'll switch to bullish with a price target of 0055 to 006. With token unlock and bullish news today, expect recovery by early next week. So there was a token unlock today too. I don't know if anybody was talking about it or anybody mentioned that as well. Possible breakout Saturday or Sunday with Monday or Tuesday prices reaching the 0058. Shut the front door. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Please do not do your own research and consult a professional before making any trade decisions. So as he's saying, which I'm thinking too, with the unlock happening, which happened today, the price could go down, but within a day or so, as you guys are doing, you're scooping it up. So that price should hold and start to push back up. Follow me if you are in the Zebec crypto space. Share technical analysis in both directions while we are in an uptrend and a downtrend. I'm not a typical influencer. I am better than your typical moon boy. Change your mindset to a winning mindset. Change your life. I like that. So this is Captain Jack. Only 7 more unlocks to go after today. Then Zebec will be one of the very few tokens who can say they have all their circulating supply, which is when the token burns will really start to make a difference. Zebec with the plan and sticking to it, no escrow BS. So there was a token unlock today. I'm not sure if it's on here. The next one is September 15th. That'll be 1%, 2.1 billion Zebec unlocked. And actually, that's weird because the unlocks go down. So October, it's a billion. November, it's a billion. December's a billion. January, it's a billion. And February, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing one. He said 7, so we're missing one. But again, when the unlocks start happening, September is the last big one, right? 2.1 billion. So you better get in now while you can before the price starts outpacing you. So at some point in all crypto, the price is going to start trucking like this locomotive. Once a locomotive starts, it's hard to stop it. Even if you do stop it, you got to slow it down first and then come to a stop, right? So let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let me know what you guys are envisioning for Zebec. So this is, I'm not 100% sure what this is showing. It's got a stop sign, which is on green. This is Captain Zabarian. Top of the morning, pirates. The future is upon us. It's leading in global Web3 payroll, finance, and 401k. So this is Zebec Gatenot Compliance Milestone Tracker. Final audit underway for SOX 2 compliance. SOX 2 completion by the end of August is the expectation. MECA, white papers under review, approval expected September. ISO 2022 in progress, expected the end of 2025. So I guess the ISO 2002 is not coming at the end of the month, but the SOX 2 compliance. Once they make this SOX 2 compliance, we're going to see a little FOMO, right? When they make that ISO 200 compliance, we're going to see even more FOMO. So, as I was saying, probably good to start DCing in before things get crazy. And then, of course, this is the future of payroll. The Zebec space was supposed to be this week, but they pushed it back to next week. But I don't know what the day is. Yeah, why do I keep doing that? And of course, this is the announcement with the the hockey puck and the basketball. So we'll see what they say in the fall. And as mentioned earlier, Zebec has been invited to the Sabos conference. I wish I could go to Frankfurt. So Zebec, if you're listening, go ahead and send a ticket for your boy so we can get out there and talk a Zebec with the movers and shakers. So let me know. You can contact me at Black Tiger Miner at gmail.com. Just go ahead and let me know where to be and where the ticket is and when I need to be in place with the cameras and the microphones on September 29th through October 2nd in Frankfurt, right? I'll be there at the airport, beer in hand. So let me know what you guys think. This is Pirates Don't Forget to Set Their Reminders. See you there. And there's also another train, like the Zebec train comparisons here. And this is more XRP. What is it saying? 11 firms, 240 billion in assets from denial to demand. Now we're racing the NFTs like it's 1849 all over again. The XRP era has officially begun. And since XRP's partnered with Zebec, right? We want XRP to pump, so Zebec will pump as well. I think, what is it? XRP is the train, Zebec is the rail, right? Zebec is the how's that go? XRP is the car, right? Zebec is the road, and RLUSD is the engine. So all of these working together will pump the price across the crypto community. XRP ETF filing with the SEC. So we got Bitwise. Might pick up some Bitwise, actually. Canary Capital, 21 shares, pretty good. Wisdom Tree, cool. Pro Shares, cool. Grayscale, right? I always keep Grayscale on the side in the pocket. 40 billion. Pro Shares, 70 billion. Wow, Pro Shares is bigger than Grayscale? Interesting. Coin Shares, 5 billion. Volatility Shares, 5 billion. Franklin Temple, 1.5 trillion? Say it ain't so. Hash Dex, a billion. And Tucum? I don't know what that is. 320 million. First, they ignore XRP. Then they thought, but then they laugh at XRP. Then they fight XRP. Then XRP wins. So shout out to the XRP army. Shout out to Silver Days, Crypto Clay, and all of the Zebecians. Breaking news, Brad Gensler, CEO of Ripple, will join the White House Crypto Council as an advisor. If you like it, I love it. Payroll is moving on chain. ADP's market cap 123 billion. Now imagine when global adoption hits and Zebec is leading the charge. At ADP's evaluation, ZBCN could be looking at a double-digit price per token. I know that's right. The future of payroll is here, and it's streaming. Man, I like that image. You're going to see this soon on a live coming to you. Hopefully, we can run it Monday. And right before they talk about the, what is that? The AMA, which is, I don't know, I got to go back and check to see when they move the AMA to. But let me know in the comments. So I guess we'll go over to Coin Market Cap, see what's going on. Coin Market Cap, why is the price up today? The Zebec Network rose 0.07% in the past 24 hours to 0047, outperforming a broader crypto market dip minus 1.59, follows a 14.98% weekly drop, but aligns with the bullish 52.430-day gain. Key drivers include technical accumulation signs, staking milestones, and anticipation of the regulatory process. Technical breakout setup. Bullish chart patterns suggest accumulation near resistance. Ecosystem growth, new partnerships, and card adoption fuel demand. Regulatory catalyst, upcoming audits in Mecca compliance to boost the confidence. I'm telling you guys that Mecca is going to do something. All these compliances and the ISO 20022 and more regulatory clarity will boost ZBCN. ZBCN is consolidating near the 005 resistance level after reclaiming key Fibonacci retracement zones at 38.2 at the 00479, 30-day SMA at the 0045, and 200-day EMA at the 00295 underpin a bullish structure of higher lows, which means traders interpret this as a potential pre-breakout phase. The RSI 48.3 on the 14-day shows neutral momentum, avoiding overbought risk seen earlier in August. However, the MACD remains bearish at the 3 zeros, 1-2 histogram, signaling caution. What to watch? A close above the 005 with volume current 24-hour 21.1 million could trigger a retest of the all-time high at the 007. So basically, we are on the verge of another push if we can just close above the 005. What's going on in the chat? XRP Army. What up, Halls Balls? Jenna's so hot. I want to touch the heinies. You're killing me, Halls. You're killing me. Uh, touch the heiny. What up, fam? What up, Halls Balls? Crypto Clay Silver Days. See you too, Mickey Mafia. Y'all seen what's going on? But back to business. Shout out to Halls Balls. Zebec added 15 blockchains, Octaspace, Algorand, to its card ecosystem, enabling global crypto sending via MasterCard. Monthly payroll volume hits 43 million, plus 7% month over month. Third July data. What this means, real world utility growth to 230 enterprise clients supports token demand, but short-term profit taking persists. The recent 4 billion ZBCN stake 22 mil won signals long-term holders' confidence through founder-related FUD calls a brief sell-off. What to watch? Adoption of Zebec co-branded cards and Octaspace and Q3 user metrics. Regulatory catalyst ahead, bullish impact. Overall, Zebec SOC 2 audit security compliance concludes in late August with MIC-UN or EU's crypto regulation approval targeted for September. ISO certification plans aim to mirror Chainlink and Algorand's credibility. What this means, regulatory milestones could attract institutional inflows. Uphold holds 100 mil won in ZBCN, reflecting institutional backing, while Zebec's UK parliamentary engagement July 10th strengthens compliant narrative. What to watch? Audit results and Mecca white paper updates in September. So for the conclusion, Zebec's 24-hour rise reflects a blend of technical optimism, ecosystem traction, and regulatory hedging, while bullish structures and partnerships suggest upside potential. Low volume, 10.3% 24-hour, and mixed momentum indicators warrant caution. Key watch, can Zebec hold above the 0618 fib support at the 0040 and attract volume to challenge the 005? Regulatory clarity in August and September may decide the next major move. Plus, these guys have the AMA next week. So I think as a whole, things are going to start moving and are going to start moving soon. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. And again, happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs. We made it. And see here, check the bubbles again. Looks like Stronghold's up 9.4, Cubics up 5.2, Cardano's 4.8, Dodge is 4%, Pearl's 5.5, Flare is up 8.4. So Flare seems to continue to pump. Spectrum's up 1.8, Luna's up 1.3, Pow's up 1%, Algo's up 1%. I might need to pick up some more Algorand. Actually, Algorand's at 25 cents, give or take. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. But as always, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. It's your main man, BTM, signing out. I don't want to hold you guys too long. Plus, I'm trying to squeeze a XRP video in today. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat And as always, the miners out. See you when I see you. And have a good weekend, guys. And expect for a push up Saturday, maybe Sunday, or maybe Monday. But miners out.